Okay, here we are at the Bandelier National Monument. This is an area where I think it's Pueblo people lived. They created dwellings in the cliffs. We're bypassing a lot of the stuff early today to get back to the dwellings that were up 140 feet. There's a series of 3 or 4 ladders and some climbing that you got to do. We're excited about getting back there ahead of some of the crowds. And then we'll work our way back up through the more, what I would consider common areas where lots more people lived. You'll see that coming up.
Say hello. Pretty cool little bridge crossing. Starting our trek to, what was it called? The Alien House, Bill?
No, Alcove House, I think.
Oh yeah, sorry.
So after climbing up these ladders and 140 foot up, taking turns with folks that might be coming down while you're going up, it's really quite a feeling of accomplishment just to be up there and then to see all this stuff up here. These people dug these areas out and created these spaces that they could live in. Must have been a pretty good spot to be. So now we're heading back towards where we started, and we're going to be coming up on the areas where a lot more people probably lived, and it's much more accessible. It's much more commercial, if you will. There's concrete walkways and hand railings and that. Still very interesting.
We thought this cute little outhouse was just too adorable to not add in. So this is some preserved hieroglyphics that's behind a sheet for protection, but amazing how they did communicate.
So this appears to be a much more communal area. You can see the holes where they would put poles. Those became the roof of each layer. And so there was multiple stories to these areas where these people lived and thrived, and they were protected here. We were shocked that we were allowed to just get up in these areas and explore the inside of these homes. These people created these spaces, and it must have been a ton of work.
They weren't picky about kids climbing on structures and exploring. It was a great day.
These kids were excited. They were having a ball. It was a little bit loud and annoying at times, but man, it was cool to hear kids having fun.
This is called a kiva, where they held religious and political gatherings. So at this point, I was ready to get in the truck and go back to the campground, but Ken had a better idea, or so he thought, and decided that we should take the freight trail back to the campground, and then in addition to that, add our weighted vests on just for a little extra something.
Rucking!
So that we could
It's called
yeah.
rucking.
Rucking it was, and it was a difficult trek up.
It was rucking
back
ridiculous.
to the campground. Yes, and it was more than 1.5 miles. I don't know how they measured, but
Almost killed us.
yes, it did. So then once we got to the campground, we dropped the weighted vest at our trailer and then had to walk 4 miles back down to Bandelier to pick the truck up because we had left it there because Ken wanted to do the walk.
It was a great idea.
I'm not so sure. We were both really ready to be done by the time we got to the campground.
Yes,
So
amen.
this next set of video is the rucking back.
So we'd never heard of this national monument, and I just got a Facebook photo of it and thought we should check it out. We're really glad we did, and we'd highly recommend if you're in this area. Take the time, go experience it firsthand. It's pretty cool.
Don't forget to like, subscribe, and comment. Thank you.